impressed me all day, not because they're so young, but the way that Ollie gets the boat around the course. And he's doing pretty well today. They've qualified, they've come every time. Look at the hands waving as he comes past the commentary box.
Tiny big time, and spins it out at the top of the course. Wow, that was exciting. It was looking so good, and then it went so bad.
Check out the big screen.
Send them a bill for your flag.
And you have a look at the big screen, folks. He was doing so well, and I was talking them up. I had one hand on the Talk It Up cup until he went round there, and it just went pear-shaped. Spun round, 360 up, nearly went over, parked it backwards on the grass. He said, "Do you think this is a good place for a lunch, Millie?" She said, "I don't particularly want to stay here, Ollie."
Yeah, that's certainly a very interesting outcome for that one. Well, we'll just say that this is an opportunity for us to get a bit more H2O into us. And, well, Scruffing the Tugboat will be back out there again, the rescue crew. We'll just keep an eye on those guys, a fairly low impact sort of crash. That'll got the heart racing, but they'll be back to fight another round.
I'll tell you what, we'll send Blake down when the boat comes in to check out what exactly went wrong, folks, and we'll get that to you as soon as we can. But, yep, Caveman, put some of those sounds on, buddy.
Group B category, Sam Gray and Mike Allen out on track at the moment. Fortitude Racing, the rookies, looking quite comfortable out there with the rotation at this moment. The split roundabout where they'd like to be, a little bit of a backup, just setting the boat up for this run down the front chute and into the Mouthfresh hairpin. So Sam Gray and Mike Allen, the boys from Carterton. Looking pretty good at the moment. Seem to have the boat very, very well settled. Had a chat to Daniel Reid Buttercup in his last run. did a bit of damage to the jet unit. Will be sitting disqualifying 4 round out. But it is the Sam Gray and Mike Allen out on track at the moment. And across the line with a 103.844. 103.844. They'll be pretty happy with that. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for coffee, the only coffee vendor is just at the entrance to the pit, so you just need to walk around there. The great coffee over there. We had a mocha earlier this morning, absolutely sensational. So next boat out will be the Eagle Hull of Sam Tweedy.
Gee, that feels better. Had to go for an undrink.
And the undrink, right, perfect, mate. That's a requirement. The Dilemma machine is coming out. So Sam Tweedy and Darcy Redstone, the Eagle Hull.
Just caught the Ollie coming back in on the trailer as I was coming back from the loo, and there's a lot of talking on the trailer going on, mate. Not a lot of happy faces.
No, I don't imagine there'd be too many happy faces. That Mary, those guys forgot to turn the oil line on and blew that engine. So now to spin it out as well, particularly when you have one of the other boats that has taken 2 drivers out, which is the A and B driven boat of that 4-boat team, makes it very, very difficult. So some pretty big problems down there. Oh, geez, I tell you what, Sam Tweedy all over the place, got the rotation wrong. Needed to get up into the hairpin. Oh, gee, I'll tell you, he was a little bit worried about getting in there.
Yeah, but realised he'd done it wrong, so fixed it pretty quick. No damage done, back on track, and come back round through the middle of the course now. Still going quite quickly, aren't they? They'll be posting a good time. Maybe not sub 1 minute, but we'll see. Stand by, folks.
Yeah, just that rotational error. So they've gone the wrong way again. And I don't think they have realised it actually. They've got right off the power there. Now they're having a discussion. You can actually see the animation behind the wheel and the conversation to the navigator. They're sitting there going, if you go that way, go that way. And I think they've just decided, well, I don't know. We do know where the trailer is. We're not sure of the rotation.
Maybe they heard you and thought, oh, Caveman's done it to us again. He's telling us where to go.
Yeah, well, I do tell people where to go quite often.
Yes, I know.
So it is Tim and Debbie Edhouse. Blake's pick for the Group B category from 05. The mechanic is Tim Edhouse. Debbie is the looker-afterer of the family. And for Tyre Max NZ by Cato, clutch and brake specialist McCurdy trucks, the Stinger Hull Liquid Addiction. So Tim and Debbie Edhouse out on the water. Oh, Jim sharpened it into there. He grabbed the inside of the Mouthfresh, the bottom part of the island as well. Very untidy start to this qualifying round number 4 lap for the people from Ofonga.
Yeah, but doesn't seem to have done them any harm though. They've still got this boat humming as they fly to the centre of the track, round that hairpin, give it some fat to come out the other side. That's a great manoeuvre as they get round the other island, down the bank straight, through the middle of the course. These guys are sitting pretty. The timing's looking, it's on their side at the moment. They've got a couple of turns to make as they come back through the centre now. Couple to go. It'll be a left-hander. And down towards the finish line. Round they come. That's a great time, 56.247. And that'll slide them right up into P1.
Gee, I tell you, that start of the lap, very, very untidy. And, well, they really sorted it out after that, smoothed it out and just got on with business. But the next boat to face the starter here, Carl Beaver from the Beaver Reliever, his Mrs. J. Amon sitting in alongside him, have not posted a time so far today.
Yeah, and I bet there's been plenty of discussion on that trailer. So this time, mate, fingers crossed, they get round the right way and have some numbers instead of letters after their names.
The thing is, because they've had 3 rotational errors, they have no confidence in the track rotation at all. So they've got the pace, we can see that. They've got the numbers on the board from wins earlier in the season. They've got to get the rotation right, and they just have not been able to do it. So even when they've gone the wrong way, they haven't been able to recorrect themselves. So this is going to be a big story to tell this run. The split's pretty good at a 23.389. We know that the boat is quick. It's got to be the loose nut behind the wheel. Needs a bit of tightening.
Yeah, well, I think he's must have put the crescent on it because he's looking pretty good as he comes back through. As I say that he goes the wrong way, have they realised? Let's see if they pick that up. As they come back through, yeah, they have. Well done, thanks for that, KV, as they come back through.
Again, needed to turn left before the chicane. They are turning this into an absolute debacle, throwing plenty of time on the board. Now they're back on the rotation proper again. But that's 2 rotational errors in this one run. So if they continue this sort of form, they are going to get nowhere near the top 9. They will post a time here. It will be a 1 minute, 13 seconds, 9.28. That is not going to give them confidence into their final qualifying round 5 coming up soon.
No, it might not, but at least they've posted a time this time.
Yes.
Right, so at least they know they can do it. They've just got to do it better. Right.
Well, they are certainly, well, as we know, they're getting plenty of opportunity there for the sponsor there, KB Engineering. So, well, plenty of track time. As we go down to Bevan Schuler in Schuler Concreting Machine from Eltham in the Naki, the builder, Grant Gibson, the Lower North Island manager for ADM. The boat is called the Rotokari Road and Transport Diesel Services, and the sign group along with Schuler Concreting.
What colour do you call that? Aqua?
I'm not going to make a call on that one, to be fair. It is I was sort of wondering whether it's green, in fact. So one of us have got our colours all wrong, and I dare say it'd have to be you.
Doesn't matter what colour the boat is, mate, as long as it goes fast.
That's exactly right. Paint only adds weight.
Well, just chuck me in there.
So, or your shoe.
You said weight, not an anchor.
Yeah,
right?
well, exactly. I might have to start calling you Big Anchor instead of Slim. So, Bevan Schuler and Grant Gisborne looking pretty tidy. Grant Gisborne, Gibson, I keep saying Gisborne, it is Gibson.
Yeah, they come round, they'll come back through the centre of the course.
Boat just a little bit hoppy and jumpy as it hits the crosswash and pressure waves moving up the course. Bevan Schuler across the line, 57.118 into P2 behind Tim Edhouse at this point of the day.
Yeah, that's good, mate. They've tweaked a little bit from the last round, so they'll have 1 to go, and then they'll be on the money to qualify.
So the next boat out will be Hayden Wilson from Wanganui, the man who is a former netball player.
Netball?
Netball.
Really?
Yes.
That's, indoor.
Yeah.
Oh, indoor and out. Oh, look, it doesn't matter. Guy's got balls.
Right.
Good on him. He's got big balls to get behind one of these boats, I tell you.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. But it is Hayden Wilson now coming out onto track.
Yeah, showing some good pace down that back grandstand straight. Back towards the commentary box. Through there, we'll pick up the first split time as he comes through the Mouthfresh start-finish line. Picks up a split time, 14.46. Not too bad. We'll just pay particular attention as he comes round and then heads down towards that hairpin. It's all going to be about what he does on the inside of that. Let's watch him go now. Nice and tidy around the bottom. Over to you, Caveman.
Yeah, he just did very well out of that hairpin. Looking really smooth. Of course, the guy is a New Zealand champion in this category in years gone past, and just showing that experience and the skill in the white noise machine. Grixie is sitting in the navigator's chair, and it is the white noise machine with the netballer Hayden Wilson coming down towards the line. The time is pretty good. That's a 54.851 straight to the top of the table, and 0.4 quicker than Tim Edhouse in the liquid addiction machine.
Yeah, fantastic. Looks like I will just pay particular attention to the numbers on the bank. They're starting to grow over there. Still plenty coming in the go. You guys having a good time? Come on, KV, wake them up over there, big guy.
Oh, we'll wake them up very, very soon, mate. Do we want to wake them up now?
I think we should.
Right. Come on, lady kids. when we say, are you having a good time? We want yelling, we want screaming, we want blown eardrums. Are you having a good time?
There we go.
That's the reaction we want as Kelly Manel and Cherie Patterson in the Girl Talk machine. That boat not sounding particularly wonderful. Sounding a little bit better now. It's just sounding a little bit off to me.
Yeah, it's not sounding the flashes, but still going to come through. Post not a bad split time, 16.393 as they come through the centre now.
We'll have to get Tim Patterson from Engine Rebuilders to give us a bit of update on the boat. The Girl Talk really oversteered and going up through the front chute. Did Kelly Manel and slowed through the hairpin as well. Could really pick up the pace in and out there. So this is not her best lap.
No, it's not, KV. We've seen them go way better than that today. But it's the numbers they want after their name, not the letters. So the girls will just take it easy as they come through now. They come up to the commentary box, round through the middle of the course, see if they can still post a time of sub 1 minute. Through the start finish line and 1 minute .575. So not their best time, but they'll still be happy that they've posted a time. So that's all good for them.
Right, just got a bit of information there from Tim Patterson from Engine Rebuilders about the boat we just saw on track there, and they changed the impellers on and changed the blades, and so that just really killed it. They went the wrong way with that change, so they'll reset for qualifying 5 and hopefully get that boat handling and moving a lot better as we now go down to a Buttercup. Mr. Daniel Reid and Ms. Jasmine Webster.
Had a quick chat with Buttercup before and got some stones in his boat which broke the prop, so he's had a bit of a change. Let's see if he can stay off the grass this time.
Well, that was tight down the bottom of the Mouthfresh Island coming towards commentary. Yeah, Buttercup did some serious damage to the stator and to the impellers, as you said there, Slim. So let's hope that their spares and their equipment are going to see them at the right end of the field. The split is at 24.305. So that is a roundabout kind of where they'd like to be on the split.
Yeah, I think he's looking good as he goes down past the bank there, Caveman. It comes back through the middle. All he's going to do is keep it nice and tidy and stay off the grass, and he'll finish this lap.
Yeah, Buttercup really got this rotation very well sorted. Jasmine Webster doing the navigational duties there, and Buttercup certainly with the rotation sorted into that finish line, and the time is at 57.523. So he was quicker last time out with a 56, I think that says 56.779, so he's gone backwards.
That's okay. So we'll post that fast time. He'll do something, mate. He'll give it a last tweak for qualify 5, and then we'll see what he's made of, eh?
Well, I tell you, Buttercup, he's made of all things nice, sugar and spice. That's probably the best way I can put that. So Bryce Barron and Caleb Barron in the Fortitude Racing, the A and B driven Group B boat. So the boys from Carterton, they'll be squeezing the 406 cubic inch Chevy. Didn't notice that, I actually said 6, that's the way a Kiwi does. So
6.
So Central Auto Parts, the sponsors on board here, the Scott 8.25 inch Chevy, typical of the Group B.
What are you having for lunch? Some fish and chops?
Copper Bluey Digger Dingo. So Bryce Barron at the helm, Caleb Barron doing the navigational duties. A great way to get into this sport because you can A and B drive these boats, share the cost. The advantage of having an A and B driven boat is that you get the boat set up quicker for the rotation with the obviously the more runs that you can have. The negative is that when it comes in to finals times, if both guys get into the top 9, the pressure to get the driver and navigator out and the new driver and navigator back in, they've gone the wrong way. That pressure is certainly increased, no doubt about that. So not sure that they realise they've gone the wrong way. Oh, a bit of a hesitation. He was going to go right and he went left, but he still hasn't got the rotation sorted out. They've got to go a long, long way back to work this one out.
Yeah, and
still haven't got it. They're back on track now.
They won't be liking that because it's never easy to come back. They were looking for a pretty good time, but well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so Bryce Barrett, well, the boys aren't going to be overly wrapped at that, but 4 rookies they had. Oh, he grabbed a bit of bank on the far side as well, just drifted it a little bit wide, and the time isn't a good one, with a 1 minute 25.185.
Yeah, it took him about 30 seconds to get that rotation fixed, otherwise he was looking good, but yeah, folks, that's not good. Sorry about that. I'll go back, have a chat, then they'll be back out for qualified 5 to see if they can put it together to make the top.
We've still got one more in the Group B category. Craig Shaw from Outer Limits still to run. He's down on the track. On the ramp on the far side, we can see that our launch master Lou down there at the moment having a little bit of a chat. They'll be under the race director's stopwatch, so they've got 5 minutes from the time that Fortitude Racing gets onto the trailer before they can get out and do their run. If they don't make that 5-minute time limit, bang, DNF. In a few seconds it will be green or yellow.
Your timing's as good as mine, mate.
You and I together could do the evening 5-step.
Absolutely. Oh, they're looking better now. Got a bit more juice in the tank, and through they go. See what they post for their first split time. This is looking better. 4:15.533.
Yeah, these guys, as we said earlier, came out really quite aggressively in the opening runs. Now, after the Q3 run, looking confident. That confidence is really palpable now. You can really see it, you can sense it, you can feel it, as they are just pushing the Outer Limits machine very hard indeed. Stu White has been around the sport the wrong way. The wrong way they've gone. I was just talking about saying he's a long-time navigator, but they have worked it out. Now it's gone the wrong way. To correct the wrong way, I don't know if you can come back from that wrong way that way. Yes, you can.
Yeah, they have now. They managed to find their way back, but they've lost probably 10 seconds on that. That's not going to be good for a qualifying time, KB.
No, not at all. So they just got to get through the finish line there, and it's a 109.099, 109.099. So, well, they'll be very disappointed with that, but after the lunch break. So, ladies and gentlemen, that winds out our Group B category for qualifying round number 4. We're going to go qualifying round number 4 for the Group A's. Alright, so we now have the music.
Helps if you turn the volume up, KB.
Oh, does it?